Shalom, Israel, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Yahweh is the Most High God, and Yahushai is who the world may call Jesus the Christ. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule the world through the Spirit, teaching His word and believing His word to the best of their ability. Lord, in the Spirit of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, continue to have them brothers to endure. Mighty Shalom to the hopeful elect scattered four corners of the earth, in and out of congregations, teaching His word and believing His word to the best of their ability. Lord willing, the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai will be upon you to endure to the end. Even the same for the wise and the single sisters, Shalom. Lord willing, you can continue to be believers in His word. Continue to work on being a loving and silent, virtuous wife. Lord willing. Lord willing, the most have mercy on other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith. Let's get right into the Shabbat Ding Dong, right? Let's get right to it.
Of the Israeli government holding a private convention here in the United States. One of the people in attendance at this secret meeting was Judith Varney Shorer. She's a former Israeli consul general who was operating out of Atlanta. She was one of the main people saying that the biggest problem that they had was young black people in the United States. But don't worry, they've got some black leaders on the payroll.
The major problem of Israel is with the young generation of the black community. The problem of Israel is with the young generation of the black community.
The craziest thing to even say would be is always a target for the next generation, right? It's always a target for the next generation. Even more so, I really wanted to keep this up. You know what? We is gonna keep it up. I'm gonna just go to another Bible app that I've got. We're gonna stay in. We're gonna go to Sirach 33. This is even more why it says this is Sirach chapter 30, verse 3. He that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice. Right? The more we teach our kids, we grieve the enemy, right? Because our kids is growing up into the knowledge, right? Um, right here go another one. Dropping down to verse 4, it says, though his father die, yet he is as though he were not dead, for he have left one behind him that is like himself. And this is even more if they're afraid of the next generation, is because the generation that's before them, like say us now, the adults, the fathers, the grandpas, the elders, right? We're actually really that's in this truth is teaching the young men how to be men, even the daughters. But you see, they're talking about the young generation of men. Women just play their role as just being, maybe it could say that it could be the women too, but most cases that woman is speaking about the men. The men is the ones that's really doing the work in this ministry, right? For the Lord in another aspect of what the women or the wives is doing, right? So if the father dies, we already know what Proverbs say, you turn up a child in the way they should go and they won't depart. So if the father's teaching the son, the kid is going to grow and it won't depart from the ways that the father has taught him. Verse 5, while he lived, he saw and rejoiced in him. And when he died, he was not sorrowful. He left behind him an avenger against his enemies, and one that shall requite kindness to his friends. Right? So this is why we want to raise up our kids after seeing the things that happen to us, even Second Maccabees, the seventh chapter. Not saying raise your kid to go slay Esau right now, which it was a brother that actually came into the fold. A story I heard from OG. Um, a brother came actually into the truth, knowing he was an Israelite. Some criminal situations happened. He go to jail. The man, damn near killed an Edomite, just off of coming into the realization of the truth. And damn near start stabbing him in his little fanny pack, and he ended up getting life in prison. Um, But all praise to Yahweh Shema Shai for the truth. The ones that's actually changing their lives for the better. We are the biggest target. Not a nigga that knows he's an Israelite but ain't doing shit. They're just sitting on the toilet. It's the ones that's doing the work days in and days out, that's flooding social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, not with debating, not with popularity, with the edification, the ministry, the doctrine of the Lord, the prophecies, the dark sayings, right? The parables. Us flooding this whole thing is like what the Most High did in the time of Moses. We're flooding it on all sides, right? But let's get straight to the point, and then we'll just close out. This is Judith, the fifth chapter, and I'm gonna start at 17. The point for this video where she says, um, what did she say? She said, the major problem with Israel is with the young generation of the black community. Judah chapter 5, verse 17. It says, and whilst they sin not before their power, they prosper, because the Most High that hated iniquity was with them. This is a very key thing in all our history. If we was to follow the ways of Yahweh Shemashai and not sin, transgress against his law, we would prosper, right? It says, but when they departed from the way which he appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles, very sore, and were laid captives into a land that was not theirs. And the temple of their power was cast into the ground, and their cities were taken by the enemies. Now, we can go break that whole verse. I'm just going to give out a recent history event. It says they were destroyed in many battles. If you don't know the history of the Dawes Act, after the Dawes Act, or even before the Dawes Act, to even orchestrate to make an atonement for the indigenous people in this land. George Washington went through 20 battles and defeated the natives, and they made 400 treaties with them and broke every last one. Right? It's multiple times we went through battles, even with the Philistines. They took damn near their covenant. It's a lot of times where we were overcame in battle, right? When the Lord is not with us, we very weak. Verse 19, it says, but now are they returned to their power, which we see to this day, a very few, and are come up from the places where they were scattered, and have possessed Jerusalem, where their sanctuary is, and are seated in the hill country, for it is desolate, right? Now, therefore, my Lord and Governor, this is the other nation, if there be any error in this people, in any error in the nation of Israel, because we can go back to Deuteronomy, they will say that this is a wise, right, and a knowledgeable nation, right? If we was to follow the ways of the Lord, people would say that we are a wise and knowledgeable nation. Right now, we're a broken nation that's in error, right? So the nation know if there be any error in this people, this is why Psalms 83 is here, and they sin against their power, let us consider this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them. When you go to Second Ezra, the sixth chapter, you got Second Ezra. Why are if these people were reputed as nothing, why they ruled over us? Because of Baruch chapter 4, the Lord has sold us to the nation because we were sacrificing idols. We were doing a whole bunch of wickedness over and over in front of Yahweh Shema Shai. But the world was given to us, man. The world was made for our sakes, right? But now these other nations are going to overcome us. Soon as we trip from the Lord, they're going to overcome us, right? That's why it says, let us consider that this shall be their ruin. Let us go and we shall overcome them, right? And this is what they did. This is what you see them, they're talking about daily, always coming up this damn new world order, making a new system in the ghettos, or you can't do this and do that, right? Trying to orchestrate brothers, right? Trying to look, they try to depopulate us and back in ancient Egypt, and many other times even in Rome, right? Killing off the sons, right? You work that hard in that room, you work that hard as a woman for 9, 10 months to carry that child, and they end up killing your damn child, right? They got abortion clinics, right? The cycle is all over. Look what they're promoting in the media. The same people that own the media, the TV, the news, these freaking TV channels, right? The music that we listen to, they own the private prisons. The ones that own the markets, that created the stock markets, those are the same ones that have their hand in the cookie jar of the media and the prisons. And what we doing is just making the money go around and around. But we're just some sleep ass niggas. Verse 21. This is the key point because what this lady said, let's go back to the video and let her rewind what she said.
of the black community. Black is with the young generation of the black community.
So she must know it gotta be something. Judith 5:21. But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them, and their power be for them, and we become a reproach before all the world. All Israel, only a few laborers is going to serve the Yahweh Shemel Shai. Only a few submissive wives is going to really be that wise out of all women, right? Of course, we're going to have those ones that's telling men to take their approach away, like we see in Isaiah 4. But in most cases, all Israel is not a threat to what's going on over here. The black generation, the Israelite generation are not all a threat. It's the men. The men are the threat. It's really the men that's educated, the men that's woke, the men that's open up their mouth, the men that's not ashamed, the men that would be bold. This is not just a regular nigga on a corner that's smoking crack or a regular nigga that's playing Madden all day, working a 9 to 5, trying to please his belly and trying to be fly. This is talking about a brother that knows something, who he is, where he come from, breaking down them scriptures. Not no Muslim. Through the spirit, these nations know what's up, man. Right? The elect been targeted, right? They don't want niggas to read. They seen in slavery, oh, it's some people that's actually smart, eloquent. Us doing agriculture shows that we know something. That's a problem. So they manipulated. We worked for all those free years, and look, now they don't need you to do agriculture. All you need to do is keep buying, keep watching, keep promoting, and keep killing. Right? We're a commodity. We're a damn dollar. Right? We bring in the income. Let Manson Musa walk around here giving niggas, Latinos and natives and Jake, um, a brick of gold. This whole shit gonna collapse. Esau just gonna come up with another game plan to make you niggas still lost in a mother sucking sauce, right? Let's just close this out. Let's just get this Zechariah 2:8. This is what it says. It says, "For thus saith Yahweh Shemashai of hosts, after the glory have he sent me unto the nation which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye." Man, right? You better back the hell up and stop touching my people, man. But what those don't that don't do nothing. You know how we break them down? Bringing out these scriptures, waking our people up, right? Feeding them. That's like the when you look at Resident Evil, they making this drug, this virus to make people sick and make zombies. Soon as the cure go out, now it's back. No, they want to depopulate. They want to control it. That's why when you watch it, they trying to stop her from dropping that cure, right? And what is the cure of society? Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. It's it damn sure ain't me. It's Yahweh Bashem Shai. In order for me to be the light, I need to be abiding in Yahweh Bashem Shai. We ain't nothing without Yahweh Bashem Shai. For us to go on the street, we need Yahweh Bashem Shai. To be a real husband, we need Yahweh Bashem Shai. To be a real wife and not a damn demon all damn day, we need Yahweh Bashem Shai. Psalm 17, verse 8. Keep me as the apple of the eye, Hide me under the shadow of thy wings. Only the elect is going to stay being the apple of the Most High eye, and they're going to be under the shadow of the Most High wing. Just like me and Bashar was saying, right? In this truth, we're under the shadow. We're in the Lord's shadow because when we go into, I believe in the gospel, when we go in New Testament, where people wanted to just get in Peter's shadow because they felt that they would be healed just being in Peter's shadow. Look at us in this truth. We are in the shadow of Yahweh Shem Shai, trying to work to get that crown. Soon as you get out this shadow, you might as well say bye right before you leave. Soon as you make decisions on leaving this truth, you might as well say bye because we're under the shadow of Yahweh Shem Shai. We're under the umbrella. We're under the wing of Yahweh Shem Shai. You niggas trying to get out, you're going to become a damn video. The apple of the Most High Eye is not the niggas outside his wings or out his shadow, right? You're just an Israelite, right? It's time to choose wisely, choose to be saved, choose the better route, and it's called life. And only the elect is choosing life because they want to get saved from out of sin, saved from out of their enemies, saved from out of hell, saved from out of persecution, man, right? All praise to Yahweh by Shemal Shai. They could keep saying it's us, right? Bill Gates, they said we're the first immune. Keep saying it's us. Keep touching us, man. Right? The more you touch five of us, 5,000 of you gonna fall, bro. Put this on your how about you shot, man. Right? Keep pushing, keep striving. Till next time, Lord willing, this is edifying. If it wasn't, we gonna keep doing it. Shalom.